What's good for real, gang? We back in that building like we never left. So January was a very crazy month because I posted every single day for 31 days. And in this video, I will be telling y'all how the journey was, and I will be answering 5 questions that I wrote down that maybe will help y'all if y'all want to try this challenge and maybe learn something, because it was an interesting event. Anyways, the first question being, why did I do it? And why I did it is very much so just because last year I only posted 3 videos. Very terrible, very concerning, questionable. But basically I ended up making 3 videos, which is crazy. That's really in the whole year. Wow. And I ended the whole year off with one more video, a 4th video. And that basically was about perfectionism and basically talking about how that has held me back from making videos because I'm just literally just wasting time trying to make the video as best as possible. And it's cool to try and make your videos good, right? But it's like when it gets to a point where you think it's gonna literally be the definition of perfect, that doesn't make absolutely any sense. So it's like you just end up never putting out a project, or the project comes out not to where you want it to be. But it's really bad. So in that video, I said this challenge I set for myself for this new year, from January 1st to January 31st, I will have to post a video regardless. So when I said that, we had to stand on it, we had to do it. And yeah, so next question, how did I get ideas? Now, getting ideas was probably the harder part, but not too much, since sometimes you can do the brainstorm method of just thinking of ideas and just typing them on your phone, which was the best thing for me because I'm not the most creative person ever, but we somehow got the videos out right. And not to say they were all good ideas, if really any, but it definitely helped me get titles out and this and that. But also a good thing to do with trying to get ideas is also looking at people who are in your niche and seeing what they do and just perhaps trying to do what they do and putting a twist on it, or maybe just getting creativity from a whole nother genre that can somehow relate to what you're doing, or maybe put that spin that nobody else has done. So that's basically kind of how I did it. It was a little tough. The major question, I think this is honestly what made the whole challenge harder, is how I manage my time, especially while working 9 to 5, or maybe if you're in school. I'm personally not in school, but I'm pretty sure this will be extremely similar, because of course if you at school all day and then you get off and then you got homework, you're really not gonna have much time to do anything. And for me, my job is pretty physically and mentally taxing, so when I get home I'm at like 20%, and it's pretty terrible. But as the saying goes, if there's a will, there's a way. If you really want something to get done, you're gonna do it regardless. So that's what we had to do. We had to sacrifice a lot of sleep and use a lot of willpower, because it honestly had me questioning if I wanted to even continue the challenge, because it was like no sleep is really crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not used to like getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Usually I can get like 6 or around there, a little bit more, and that was honestly killing me. So the best thing you can do to counter this is having the best time management skills and using the small micro time you have at work or at school to start thinking of ideas while you're there. So then you can have the idea, the thumbnail, the title. So when you get home, you can immediately get right to work, know what you're trying to film, this and that. And it'll make the process extremely, extremely, extremely better. Because a lot of these days, I was literally getting home. I would think I had an idea, try it. It misses up completely. I would have to think of another idea, which means I gotta film it how I kind of wanted to do, then edit it, then make a thumbnail, then make a title, and then put it out. But then it's already about 12 o'clock, and it's kind of bad. And my internet was kind of slow, so some of these videos were getting posted very, very late. It was really annoying. But time management, that's the best thing you can do. Now, for the 4th question, what have I learned overall? Now, the best things I did learn is, of course, since you're doing this within one day, you pretty much only got a few hours, is you need to post even if it's not finished. As in, okay, you don't want the video just cut off randomly and it's not even just innovate properly. But like, you don't need to, hey, I need to be perfect this and then. Like, you gotta just put it out there, see what happens. Sometimes those videos can do really, really well. Because that's the main reason why I only posted 3 videos last year, because I was trying to put so much time into stuff, and then it ended up not even doing anything, especially for the time I put in. I literally got videos that month that have more views than the videos I put a lot of effort into. Honestly, probably 3 of my highest viewed videos from January equal out to all the views I got last year video wise, which is hilarious. So post even if it's not finished. Also, you gotta make a template for this little challenge, because if you don't got no template and you trying to switch up how you do the videos every day, it's gonna make it way harder. Sure, you can try to experiment, but like having a template that what you're gonna do makes it way easier, because you know, okay, boom, I have this intro, this part, boom, okay, I'm gonna do this little edit, this, then you get going with it. It makes it way faster. So that's why I started doing, which helped a lot. And now another thing, do not become an addict for the numbers and statistics, because literally that was kind of me going on YouTube Studio and looking at my numbers. Honestly, it's low-key worse, because it's like these videos are not going to always just do good every single time. You can't really expect the video to get this amount of views when you only put a few hours into it, and you might have an incomplete idea, this and that. So looking at the numbers is not going to make them go higher. Sure, it's useful to look at them every now and then to see what works, and then you can build off of that, but don't be on your phone like you doom scrolling, just refreshing the page repeatedly, and then you just end up being disappointed, and it makes it harder for you to make the next video, because you don't want to end up having the same amount of number this and that. It's just, yeah, don't do that. You have to understand that sometimes you gotta compromise. So in this little challenge, I had a day where my power went out, and of course, no power, no internet. So I had to use my phone. Luckily, I had data, so I was able to at least upload the video. It took 3 hours just to upload like a 300 megabyte video, which was extremely annoying, because since we got to power, my phone was died during it. And that was, yeah. And it was only a 1 or 2 minute video. It was kind of crazy. But if you're going to be doing this challenge and you committed to it, you might have stuff like that you just got to compromise. You just got to do what you can. Do what you can with what you got. Even if it looks garbage, at least you're trying. Because sometimes in those moments, you can make something great too. That's definitely no doubt. Sometimes when you got less amount of options, you can make some crazy work. So this also happened to me. Basically, when you have maybe back-to-back low view videos, don't think that all of them gonna be low view videos. Like, you can drop 2 and then the next video's up potentially. So don't try to get discouraged and negative about this whole thing, because that's the biggest thing that's going to get you. Being negative and just being in your head all the time and overthinking it. This is what the challenge is really supposed to help. This is why I'm mainly doing it, because I try to get out of that mindset of trying to be perfect and overthinking the project, when I should just be posting, putting out, and then eventually you'll end up seeing different numbers and more feedback, and it's pretty nice. For the last question, is it worth doing it again? Yes, for sure, because for one, we actually got almost 100 subs this month. I believe I started at 714 and I ended it with 800. It might be like 799 though, to be precise, but now we got 845, so it's like as of current. I've gotten a lot more comments, a lot more engagement. I basically revived the channel. So this challenge was most definitely necessary, especially for the new year, you know. New year, new me. But I'd definitely do it again. Probably not this year, but next year, just to see what it does. But hope y'all learned something. And for that person out there who has not been posting, you need to go ahead and do it. Because I'm talking to you. No, you right there. I know you're trying to duck down and act like you. You. Yes, you. You need to go ahead and lock in. Try the challenge. Might as well. You really got nothing to lose. Maybe some sleep. Unless you got better time management. But like, you might as well lock in. Because it's like, why not? Why not? That video you've been working on and you don't want to put it out because you feel like it's not the best one, go ahead, just put it out. It's okay. Because you just keep doing that, you're just never going to post it. So go ahead, put that video out. Try that little new thing that you been experimenting with. As long as the context of the thing isn't too crazy, might as well. But adios amigos and amigas, and we out.
If you ain't subscribed to JayFRL, what you doing, bro?